8 reasons why you should lease an electric car. If there's one thing the year 2020 taught us, it's that we live in an unpredictable world. It's understandable that many drivers still are hesitant to switch from standard gasoline or diesel vehicle into electric vehicle. After all, what if it's not suited for you? People are optimistic that the future will be electric. Some with governments consulting on the halting of sale of petrol, diesel, and hybrid vehicles and vans by 2035 or sooner. Battery-powered automobiles are getting increasingly popular as the number of charging stations for electric vehicles expands and the number of EVs available climbs. Due to the concerns about battery longevity and cost, EV enthusiasts used to buy, finance the car, and lease the battery. EV leasing, on the other hand, allows you to access brand new versions that are projected by 2 warranties, one for the battery and one for the vehicle. Sometimes they're bundled together. You won't own the car. Instead, you'll lease it for a period of 2 to 3 years, during which time you'll make a fixed monthly payment and agree to an annual mileage range of about 8,000 to 30,000 miles. This is excellent if you want to try out EVs with committing to a large purchase, but you can turn and return the car at the end of your contract with no additional fees, as long as you stick to the agreed distance and there's no damage to the vehicle. Vehicle technology is also continuing to improve. Leasing allows you to keep up with the times by changing to newer models as the time goes on. As many of the people and the problems with the ownership, such as long-term maintenance or depreciation expenses, are eliminated with leasing, but you may still reap the benefits of turning a green, such a cheaper operating cost, tax savings, and government incentives. So, since leasing an electric vehicle has a variety of cost-cutting benefits, here are 8 convincing reasons to lease an electric vehicle right now, ranging from lower maintenance to road exemption. Before we get started, please let us know your favorite electric car so far in the world in the comments below. Hit the like button, sub button, bell button. Number 1, you get more bang for your buck. It's no secret that electric cars have greater starting price than gasoline or diesel automobiles, and it's normally out of reach for most people. However, if you lease rather than to buy, you won't have to worry about the huge upfront payments. All you have to do is pay a modest monthly amount. In comparison to its $22,785 retail price, the Smart 4 EQ may be rented for $165 per month. This provides more flexibility, allowing you to choose between making a greater deposit to lower monthly payments or increasing your monthly payments to pay for higher end items. 2, warranty coverage. Another benefit of leasing an electric vehicle is the assurance that the vehicle you're obtaining is a brand new and covered by the manufacturer's warranty. On major components, this ranges from 5 to 8 years for most brands, i.e. the battery and electric motor. With these leasing agreements lasting for 4 years or fewer, you can rest easy knowing that if something goes wrong with the drivetrain, you'll be covered for repairs at no additional expense. 3, chargers are included with your purchase. In certain circumstances, leasing businesses have cooperated with auto charging companies to supply chargers as part of an electric car lease. A number of suppliers can provide you with a fantastic deal on a home charger when you buy a new electric vehicle, including a $400 OLEV charger incentive. This can save you a lot of time and aggravation by eliminating the need to make separate arrangements to have a home charger installed for your electric vehicle. Instead, simply inform the leasing business of your charging requirements and they will put you in touch with the network provider so that you may obtain car and charger at the same time. 4, business leasing is taxed at a low rate. If you're leasing an electrical automobile for personal use, you won't have to worry about paying taxes on it. Many firms, however, wish to lease a brand new automobile for work must pay corporation benefit kind, a BIK tax on the vehicle. This tax is, however, computed based on each of the car's CO2 emissions, with emissions for their tailpipes, and the BIK tax on them is 0 for the fiscal year of 2020-2021, rising merely to a percentage or maybe 2% in the following years after. Number 5, there's no depreciation. One of the biggest benefits of leasing an electric car versus buying one is that you don't have to worry about depreciation. This is a huge problem for potential owners who may find themselves out of money when it comes time to sell their property. However, because you don't own the vehicle, when you lease, you won't have to worry about depreciation. When your contract expires, just return the keys as long as you've driven the agreed upon miles and the car hasn't been damaged. Although, due to electric cars being in such high demand, several models are keeping their value extraordinarily well, especially on the second-hand market. 6, EVs have lower operating expenses. Apart from the financial savings of leasing versus owning an EV, the most significant advantage of battery-powered vehicles is its low operating expenses. And if you can charge at home or at public charging stations, such as those found in supermarkets, you may save a lot of money. In addition, with an electric car, you don't have to pay vehicle tax, and you may avoid paying taxes in clean air or emission zones, such as downtown London if you live in the UK. 7, electric vehicle range is expanding. An electric automobile used to be unable to go more than 100 miles on a single charge. However, battery technology has advanced dramatically in recent years, and range anxiety is no longer a concern. Teslas, for example, can now go up to 400 miles on a single charge, allowing you to accomplish long travels without stopping. Even more cheap battery-powered cars have even longer ranges. The Renault Zoe can travel 245 miles on a single charge. It implies that for many drivers, EVs are becoming a feasible alternative. 8, maintenance fee. Another significant advantage of electrical vehicles is their ease of maintenance. Although you must still monitor tire pressures to do important safety checks, electric vehicles have significantly fewer moving components than gasoline or diesel vehicles, minimizing the chances of something go wrong. Servicing expenses are very reasonable, and many leasing firms enable you to include maintenance in your monthly lease payment, thereby creating a subscription-style service. To be fair, there are drawbacks of leasing an electric vehicle, though. When leasing an electric automobile may seem appealing, there are 3 reasons why it may not be the best decision for you. Number 1, option. Despite the fact that many major manufacturers such as Volkswagen and BMW have borrowed to the market pressures and now offer electric automobiles, the selection remains restricted. Small city cars and hatchbacks appear to be the industry's primary focus, with family vehicles and trucks appearing to be on the afterthought. If you're searching for an electric alternative to a traditional 7-seater family minivan, you may choose between the Nissan EV-Ni 200 and the high-end Tesla Model X. Neither of these options are ideal for the ordinary buyer. Number 2, cost. It's difficult to refute that leasing electric automobile is more expensive than leasing a regular car. This is because electric vehicles are among the most recent models to be released, and they're loaded with cutting-edge technology. Although city automobiles such as the Smart 4 EQ may be rented for less than $200 per month, they're not appropriate for many drivers with their limited packages and bagging space. Furthermore, these cars have a lot less range in their locker and thus better suited for the urban environment than their name implies. The Renault Zoe is one of the most commercial electric hatchbacks, with a monthly lease costing of at least $230. While this is fair price given that its 239-mile range and versatility as its family car, you can save $40 a month by renting a mid-range Renault Megane, for example. Despite the lack of Zoe's environmental benefits, the Megane is equally as well equipped in terms of onboard technology and has far larger trunk as well as additional passenger room. With many individuals trying to save money on monthly payments on things they finance, and maybe some time before EVs can compete on a price with gasoline-powered vehicles. 3, no purchase option. One concern the drivers have while leasing an electric vehicle is that they will not be offered the choice to purchase at the conclusion of the lease, especially to enjoy the vehicle after a few years of ownership. Because of the nature of the leasing agreement, you can only pay to use their automobile for a defined length of time before returning it to the leasing company. However, for you, if you believe that you might want to purchase the vehicle in the end, you should look into the alternative financing options such as the PCP, personal contract purchase deal. In conclusion, while standard financing, outright purchase are still viable choices for purchasing an EV, leasing has become more popular and desired option. This wraps up today's video. I hope it helped you enrich your knowledge. Let me know what your choice would be in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the video, hit the like button, sub button, bell button. Have a great day. Take care of your pockets and loved ones, and I'll see you in the next one.